Oh, hello. Hey, how you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is that you're reviewing and watching this video. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I did not go to the gym this morning. I couldn't do it. I had to do an event in Tennessee, which is about 2 hours away. Did the event, came back. Yeah, I could not get up at 3:10 and report to the gym this morning. Shame on me, but I took the day. I'll be back at the gym tomorrow morning. So I'm doing well. I had a little bit of time to just take a break to film this right quick. So yeah, I'm here. Welcome again. I hope that you like this type of content. My name is Maya, and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya, where we talk about a plethora of things. We talk about, mainly things that are going to leave you motivated and inspired and encouraged and uplifted. I'll also be sharing a bit, if you will, about my journey to the stage. I am a bodybuilder. I just started back bodybuilding as of October 1st. And my show is in the middle of March 2022. But enough about that. I just really want to talk to you guys about staying away from negative people. Oh my goodness. And I know some people are going to say, well, Maya, that's everybody. And I know everybody has moments where they're negative. I get it. But there's a situation happening at my gym that I was like, I'm going to use this as content. I'm not going to use anyone's real name. Not that they ever see me on YouTube, but just in case, I'm going to change their name. Situation at the gym, you know, and we're all women at the gym on a team, right? Not all of us are bodybuilding. Some of us are just there to work out, um, to get right aesthetically. And then you have at least two of us who are competitors. We compete and we get right aesthetically to hit the stage and compete against other women, right? So I'm trying to think of where I begin with the situation. Okay, so it is about five of us, five women. But of the five, like I've mentioned, there are two of us, myself and another woman who competes. There is another young lady on the team that is just there to work out, right? But I think I've mentioned before, when I go to the gym, I get there before everybody. I'm on a machine, a cardio machine at 4 a.m. where everybody else comes in around, 4:45. I like to get my cardio out and done and finished before I lift. That way, when I'm done lifting with my trainer, I can go home. But a lot of the women like to go ahead and come. They like to lift and then save their cardio for the end. That is not me. So anyway, right? So you have me, this other girl who's a competitor, and then you have another young lady, right? And she comes to work out first and then she does her cardio. Now, she has befriended my other girlfriend who is a competitor. And I've known my girlfriend for maybe 5 years. But again, when I come to the gym, I don't really talk. I don't really say too much because our trainer, he has us going, going, going. You really don't have time to sit by and say, hey, girl, what you did last weekend. How's your husband? How's your baby mom? We don't have time. At least I don't have that time. Because when I have a little bit of downtime, it's time for me to really recoup and breathe. I don't have time to catch up with you. And so anyway, so I am like the black sheep of the team. I don't mean to be rude. I just, I want to get in and get out because I need to be eating by 6:20 in the morning. My first. And something else I want to say. This other girl, she is not a competitor, so she doesn't quite understand the life of a competitor. It's different, it's odd, it's weird. And my girlfriend, who is a competitor, who they kind of linked up and became really good friends, she is a people pleaser. So she doesn't really want to ruffle the water, so to speak. She doesn't want to fan the flame. She just like to upset people. Me, I don't care. Not that I go out and I enjoy making people upset with me. It's just that I have a job to do and I need to get my job done. So anyway, so we're going to limit this down to the three of us. And I know I keep saying it, but I want to make sure that you guys are clear. So you got myself, you got my competitor friend, and then you have the girl who likes to work out. But my competitor friend and the girl who likes to work out, they have formed a friendship. So I've seen that they have started coming in together. You know, they talk a lot during the workout, and at the end of the workout they go and they find their machine and they start doing their cardio together. Do I feel bad? No, because again, I got my cardio done and I'm not there to make friends. I'm not there to kiki and ta-ta. That's not why I'm there. So anyway, that's what we got, the three of us. So because I am so rigid with my workouts, the girl who is there, who is just there to work out, I've always assumed that she had a perception about me. But it is what it is. If you don't quite understand me, understand my story, which I will go into that a little bit later in another video, but you don't really know me like that. So go on with your assumptions. I'm fine with that. But I've noticed that this girl who is just there to work out, this woman, has started having a little bit of an attitude with me, and that's fine. And my competitive friend, she pretty much knows a little bit of my story, so she's like, good morning, and if I don't respond, she just, you know, she doesn't take it to heart, right? So you can see a little bit of an attitude. Now, my competitive friend, she had a competition coming up really, really soon, right? And this was some months ago. So I can see that as my friend got deep into her training, you know, she was still trying to have that really tight friendship with the other girl. And I hope this is making sense. But me and my trainer began talking, and my trainer expressed to me how this girl who's about to compete talked too much, right? And that she's being influenced by the other girl who doesn't train or just comes there to train. So I would just never agree or disagree with my trainer. I would just kind of listen because he was using me as a sounding board, right? And I would just be like, yeah, okay. So then when it was time to start posing, because there is a point in time you have to start practicing your posing every single day, and that's a workout in itself. My trainer would tell my competitor friend, listen, you need to stop coming here and talking so doggone much. You really do. And I would kind of chime in like, yeah, it's time to get in the zone. It's time to focus. You got this. Your body is right. You can take over the whole entire show. Like, we don't come here to socialize. We come here to work. Like, come here, be quiet, and get it. So after me and my trainer started talking to her, she started distancing herself from the other girl. And the other girl noticed it and even made a comment to her like, you know, things are different between me and you. What's going on? But again, her not understanding that our competitor friend is about to go on stage and compete. She can't be, hey girl, with you. She just can't, right? Maybe after hours, but in this gym, it's not a social club. So my competitor friend was like starting to say things to me like, oh Mayya, I'm starting to get it. Like, because the other girl had been questioning our friendship, this, that, and the other. I said, honey, let me tell you something. This has nothing to do about friends. You're about to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to compete. Like, focus, right? So she started getting focused. Her body began to change for the better even more. And we've noticed that the other girl kind of just fell off. So what she would do is the other girl is she wouldn't train early in the morning with us. She would train at a later date, claiming that the vibe of the environment has changed. Why? Because we're not willing to have a conversation with you. We're going hard. And it's so funny. She's even gone to my trainer and said, I don't know why Mayya goes so hard. Well, you would never understand, you know, and the rude part of me wants to say, that's why you're still round. And again, that's the rude part of me, you know. So anyway, So she stopped coming to train at 5 a.m. with us, which is fine. And I had to remind my girlfriend, who's the competitor, stay focused, and she wound up in that show that she was competing in. She came in first overall, and then I think second or third place in her specific division. She did awesome. So now the relationship between my girlfriend, who's a competitor, and the other girl who just likes to come to work out is pretty strained. So yesterday we were all talking when we had a little bit of a break, and she wound up telling me, my competitor friend, yeah, that other girl said to me, I'll talk to you after your competition, because now my competitor friend is doing another competition November 13th. So she's really, again, in the thick of things. And I said, you know what? That's interesting. She can still talk to you, just not during the workout. But guess what? If was a fifth, we all be drunk. I'm just saying. But that's not how I operate with friendships. You can talk to me now, but it has to be after the gym, or maybe even before the gym. But that's almost like saying, your spouse saying to me, okay, you're competing into a competition, I'll be your husband after the competition. It doesn't work that way. If people can't understand the journey that you're on, if people can't respect the journey that you're on, you don't need them as friends. You don't. You don't. When you are a competitor, or not even a competitor, when you are on a journey to start a new business, to change your mindset, to change your focus, which changes your life. When you're trying to level up, be encouraged, be different, your friends who are currently in place with you while you're on this journey of leveling up needs to just be a support. Not I'll check you later, because quiet is kept. Once you've elevated to that place, once you have graduated to that place, once you've opened up that business, and all of a sudden now that friend wants to come in, it doesn't work that way. You can actually, how about this friend, be a part of the journey. So she said to my competitor friend, I guess we'll chat after your competition. And like I told my competitor friend, listen, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. But if it was me, my response to her would be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And I know for me, I'm good when it comes to physical friends. I'm good. I have enough of them. I'm good. Like it's not like I'm going to the local Bank of America or the local Chase Bank to rob it. I am literally trying to elevate my life. I am trying to um, get my body aesthetically to a place where I can win the entire show. She doesn't even understand that her friendship is a hindrance. And it was hard for my competitor friend to kind of stay away from that other young lady, that other woman. It's hard because, again, she's a people pleaser, right? But you know what? You can't take everybody with you. And my trainer made a comment. She was like, yeah, I think when she started to see when my competitor friend's body started changing, she became jealous. I said, I don't think that's what it is. I think when she started to see that my competitor friend's mind started changing, her way of thinking started changing, her focus started changing, that's when she took a step back. Because guess what? Sometimes we don't want to compete aesthetically, but some people can't compete with the mind. See, when my competitor friend was all down with going out, getting something to eat and something to drink, she was down for it. Now that that lifestyle has ceased, it has stopped, it has ended, and she has to get refocused and get in the zone, she can't compete with that. See, my competitor friend's mindset has changed. So if you're starting a new business, if you're going to the gym, whatever it may be, it's important to surround yourself with like-minded people. Because if you don't, there is going to At a point in time, you're going to have to make a decision. Are you going to hang around this person or not? Is this person going to help you get to the next level and vice versa? Or is it going to be a stagnant, plateau type of relationship? See, I'm not interested in those type of relationships. I'm interested in relationships of quality, not quantity. Quality, not quantity. And there's a reason why when you are in competition mode, there are certain TV shows that you can watch and certain TV shows that is recommended that you not watch. Being very careful what you take in over the radio, over the internet, over YouTube. It's not just about going to the gym, working out, and being mindful what you put in your mouth. It's much more than that. It's a mind thing. Staying away from negative people. And it's not so much staying away from negative people, staying away from people who do not have the same goals and drive as you. And not necessarily the same goal, but say if you are trying to open up, I don't know, a dollar store, for example, and there is somebody else trying to open up a gym, but they're focused. Different types of businesses that they're trying to open, but they have a focus. They can be friends, or even someone who's trying to open up a business and someone who is a competitor. They have goals. So when they come together, it's about the uplift. Ain't nobody got time talking about the latest guacamole or salsa or the Mexican restaurant y'all got. And I'm gonna be honest, the day I picked up a dumbbell and started working out was the day I lost a lot of friends. And at first I couldn't quite get it. I couldn't quite understand it. It's like, but I'm trying to better my life. Why won't you be a part of my team? No. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Not everybody is meant to stand by you and encourage you, to push you to be better, remind you that you are better, so you can do the same for them. And that's sad. That's sad, but that's just the way it is. I remember when I first decided that I wanted to do competitions, people that I knew just wanted to come to my show just to see me fail. My first competition, I made 5th place out of 9 people, which is an accomplishment to me. I didn't come in 9th place. Be careful of the company that you keep, because birds of a feather flock together. You can say all that you want. I'm not like them, but you hang around them, you'll wind up being just like them. And maybe not physically, but that mental transference is real. And that's why I have to be careful who I hang around with, who I associate with, and that's even down to family. My mother used to say during my last competition, which was in 2019, Maya, you never come by to see me. Well, Mom, when I come to your house, you have ho-hos and ding-dongs and Oreos and cashews and pistachios and chips, everything laying around. I can't be trusted in your home. Doesn't mean I don't love you. It's just that for a period of time, I cannot. I catch you over the phone. I'll FaceTime you. But I can't be caught inside your home because I'm going to be snacking. And sometimes you just have to sacrifice that time. You have to sacrifice. And you know what? If you're not interested in growing and leveling up, then hang around those people. You'll get tired. So I don't know who this was for. I just know when the 3 of us, me, my competition friend, and my trainer had this conversation yesterday. And then, when you do find yourself having to break off from certain people, the first thing that they'll say is, oh, she or he think they're better than. How about this? You do. And it's okay. It's okay. Not better than that in the sense where you can step on people and do people wrong. No. Or people will say, she changing. You're supposed to change. If my competitor friend didn't change up here in the mind, her body aesthetically would not have changed hanging out with that young woman. And that's one of the reasons why when people say, well, Mayya, can I work out with you? I'm like, no, I don't need a buddy partner. And I'm not better than. It's just that I know what works for me and what does not work for me. I don't need a buddy partner because if we go to the gym together and we're on the elliptical, on the arc machine, or on the treadmill, we're doing more talking than really pushing the envelope, than really burning that sweat, and burning calories. And no, we're doing more talking. Yes, I don't need a buddy. Now, if we're just going downtown to the Beltline to go do some leisurely walking, then yeah, come on. Come on, I can do that. Just to be, kicking it, that's fine. And it's okay to be alone and to do your thing by yourself. Sometimes you don't need that extra distraction. You don't need it. So, I don't know. I'm going to end this video because I can go on and on and on, but I think you guys get what I'm talking about. Listen, do your thing, stay focused, stay dedicated, stay motivated. Don't forget to work hard, be kind, pray often. That should be the first thing. Pray often, work hard, be kind, and stay humbled. You're blessed. You bless. So thank you for listening to me rant and ramble. Don't forget to, like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much to all of my future subscribers. Hey, girl, I see you. Let's do this. What's today? The 27th of October? Let's do this. It's time to level up. Let's not wait for the new year. Because, see, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Once again, thank you for listening to me. My name is Mayya with Motivation and Muscles. With Mayya. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much.